Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been like a month or two since you guys last saw me. As you can see, I'm in my room like I normally am. Um, this video is basically about stuff that I used to go through and I'm still going through it. Um, and more so probably of awareness. Okay, so I'm 20 years old, okay? I'm pretty fucking young, okay? 21 years old. Um, I'm gonna be 21 in August, which I'm very much excited because I'm happy that I've been alive throughout these past years. And especially throughout the hard times I've endured during those times. Some people just gonna be like, bitch, you're 20 years old. What type of hardship have you been going through that a 20-year-old can go through? You don't have any kids. You're not married. All else is sure, yes. But you don't understand. A lot has happened, okay? A lot, okay? I even wanted to take my own damn life. I've tried a few times, and attempts have failed miserably. And I'm kind of happy that those attempts failed because if they were succeeded, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. I've been bullied all my life since I started school and since I left high school. It's been fucking hard. My senior year has to be like the worst year because those are the times where I almost got into a physical altercation with people. The last time I fought was years ago. I don't like fighting. It's not something that I want to be associated with because I'm not that type of girl. And the last person I fought was a guy, so yeah. I have some problems. I have mental problems. I have I have depression, and it's pretty bad depression, and I have anxiety. I used to take pills for them, but I need to go get like refills and whatnot. Or I haven't been taking them, so I've been fine lately. But yeah, when I was 16, it got really bad because I let a person influence my mind into thinking that if they weren't in my life, I was nothing. And that happened to the course of 16 through me turning 18. It was really hard to the point where I cried myself to sleep almost every night. I wouldn't eat. I couldn't eat. My body just rejected food. I lost 10 pounds within those years. My collarbone here, it was a lot more visible than it is now. It was just bone. And then it was a lot of ribs showing. Like you could see my ribs. I always wore a jacket because of how skinny my arms were. My arms were the most things that I didn't want people to see, and also the things that I was doing to my body I didn't want anyone to see. I used to cut myself so much because I wanted to feel pain that didn't come from within. You know, I wanted to feel something different than the pain that I was feeling throughout those years. I didn't understand what was going on. I thought that, there was something wrong with me. My significant other didn't like me. And I was trying so hard to change that. I was just like, I could be better. I could be a girl that he'll like. And that is not something that you should ever do to yourself. Don't ever stoop yourself low for a man ever in your life, because no man is worth your safety or your well-being. No man is worth that. And I had to learn that the very hard way. He didn't like me talking to no guys. He didn't even like me having my male best friend, which I was not getting rid of. Because who are you to tell me that I can't have friends? It was hard for me to even make friends, first of all. And a lot of people didn't like me. So I was bullied a lot. So it was really hard. And it was so hard. And then I can't believe I actually had the courage to just get up and be like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want this anymore. And I don't want you anymore. I'm done. If I kept being with him, I felt like I would have literally tried and possess a gun and kill myself, honestly. Because of how bad he was getting. He was messing with me mentally. And people's just like, how can a long distance relationship hurt you that bad? First of all, I loved him so much to the point where my life meant nothing without him. If I didn't have him in my life, if I didn't have him in my life, I was completely nothing. And he even told me that if I leave you, you have nobody. You are nothing without me. And I let what he said when he said that influenced me to think that no one was gonna want me if he wasn't in my life. I still have mental scars and I still have physical scars from the stuff that I did to myself. I felt like if I didn't move to California, he probably would abuse me there, because he abused me through text so bad. And then there's the healing process. The most difficult thing was me trying to eat, because eating was something that I couldn't do even when we did break up, because my appetite for food was pretty much almost non-existent. When I am in a very bad depression mode, I don't eat, and that's a really bad thing. Some people binge eat when they're depressed. I just don't eat. And when I don't eat, it's pretty bad. Like, I can eat. So some people know what McDonald's are. So if you get chicken McNuggets, I could probably eat 2 of them and then be full. If I eat another one, I'm probably gonna throw up. That's how bad it was. And then you have people who are just like, my family was also this way. They used to think that depression wasn't real. They used to think that depression is something that you could get over. It's not that easy. It really isn't that easy. It took some years. I'm still in the healing process now, because there are times when I do still cry myself to sleep thinking that no one is gonna want me, or I'm just gonna end up being alone. I do have friends who help me, realize that I am worth something, and that nobody in this world should tell me how much I'm valued, because I am valued. I'm sorry, I don't like crying, but when I'm talking about a subject that I really do care about so much, it hurts. It hurts. I do sometimes let, men influence my thoughts, because whole child last year I was, dating this guy. He was Like he would be nice when he wanted to be. And then when he didn't get his way, he would be a bitch to me. Like when I say a bitch, he was a bitch to me. Oh my god. He was so mean. He was really mean to the point where I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Like, I sent a message to someone saying that I am going to kill myself. I took some pills, and then I woke up the next morning like, fucking, damn it. Why isn't none of this working? I want to die, and I'm not dying. And then police came to my doors. Was like a few days later, even though I think a Baker Act's supposed to work within 24 hours. And then they were just like, yeah, we're gonna have to take you in, blase, blase. So I was in Silas Care for like 3 days, from like Friday to Monday. Friday to Monday. Yeah. Yeah, Friday through Monday. Monday night. Yeah. And then I still was with him. He was pissed that I didn't like have his phone number as contact, but I didn't put nobody's phone number as the contact. I didn't even want my parents to know where I was because I didn't want my parents to worry so damn much. But all of us, I did tell them where I was because the cop lied, saying I was gonna be there for a few hours when I ended up there for a few fucking days. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then I still stayed with him because I'm stupid like that. And then he was still talking to me some sort of way. And then I was crying and shit. And then I left the school campus I was on. And then my friends were like literally worried to where the fuck I was. My phone was off. It was dead. So I couldn't necessarily see any messages I was getting from them. Plus I was saying some really crazy shit too as well. And I went to Park Royal. That thing. Oh, child, Park Royal is terrible. I was there for a whole week. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I was there from Wednesday. No, I was there from Thursday to goddamn fucking Wednesday. Like, seriously, it doesn't take you a week. They only did that because the insurance that they were using for me, the money was running low. So it's like, oh, if we keep her here longer, we're not going to get any more insurance money. And the thing is that they keep me there for a week. They would have to take me to court. And the court have to see if I needed to stay there extra. And they don't want to do that. So I went home. But the doctors find out that my depression was more severe than I thought it was. So they put me on some type of pill or whatever. The day I stopped taking it was the worst day ever. I got so sick to the point, oh my god, I was sick for like 2 weeks. Never again. Those pills were terrible. But that guy did the best thing he could ever do to me. I had never had a guy break up with me before, and he was the first. He broke up with me by ghosting me. And I was like, damn. Okay. I cried, I did. I cried for like a week, and then I just like... And then I started to remember all the fucked up shit he did to me, and I was like, oh, you know what? This is probably the best thing you could ever do for me. Thank you. Thanks. And now we're in 2019. I met someone who is literally different from every fucking guy I've met. Even when we get into, if we even get into an argument, he doesn't call me out of my name, which I'm not used to. Because a lot of the relationships I used to be in, when we get into an argument, their favorite word to call me was a bitch. Like, you bitch, you this and that, you slut whore, this and that. And And it was the funniest thing because the first guy I was with, I was a virgin. I was a virgin first of all, and he used to call me, a slut a lot. And I'm just like, don't a slut have to be like talking to numerous guys, or having sex with numerous guys? But shit, I believed him when he said I was that. I was just like, shit, I am. Even though I was a virgin and I wasn't even talking to anybody but him. But yeah, every time when I used to get into an argument with any guy I used to be with, their favorite word to me was like, you're a bitch, you're a slut, you're a whore, you're nothing without me, you'll never be anything without me. That's their favorite lines to do with me. And then with him, now, he doesn't say any of that at all to me. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that at all. I'm not used to guys being this nice and this courteous to me. I'm not used to it. And now I'm thinking, okay, so I guess this is how a man really is supposed to treat a girl. With respect. And try to dilute the situation and not make it like it's my fault. He doesn't do that. And it's something so new that I'm not used to at all. And now people's just gonna be like, you're not in the right relationship. You don't. I guess I'm like drawn to niceness. They will be nice to me for like when we're not dating, we're just talking. They're nice, and then when we start dating, and then a week or two later, they switch up on me, which I don't get. And I've been with this guy since March. And he's been nice to me ever since. Sometimes I don't think I deserve him. Because I do some fuck up shit. To where I feel like I'm fucking shit up. Because I probably am fucking shit up. Sometimes I don't think I deserve anything or anyone's good at all. Sometimes I feel like I treat my friends like a piece of shit and they tell me I'm not, but I feel like I am. I'm so hard on myself because I feel like I'm not doing shit right. It's so hard to get over depression and anxiety is so bad because I have it so badly. Because they're just like, oh, you have bipolar disorder. And then when I was taking the pills, all of a sudden I have multiple personality disorder now. Like, what type of shit is that? Your pills are supposed to help me with one situation, not create another problem. God, I hate crying. I don't even know if I want to post this video anymore. It's too fucking long anyway. Oh. Okay. I should just post this anyway because I don't know if how many times I'm going to make this video and just be like, fuck it. Just turn it in already. But that's all for this. If you guys reached to the ending, please say you did. If not, just, yeah. I'll try to post more frequently. I'll try. I finally got my fucking ring light in, and then it doesn't have fucking batteries in it. Now I have to go ahead and buy AAA batteries. But yeah. I hate talking about stuff like this. But I could give you guys an update if you guys want an update on like my life and stuff that's going on within it. If not, then my life is not all that interesting. Trust me, it really isn't. But I'll see you guys again when I decide to upload my next video. Which I hope is like within the next day or within like the next few hours. I don't know. Bye guys.